How do you use compensation as a tool in building culture?
One thing we got right with Volt since the start was that we had a very simple philosophy when it came to ownership. Every single employee joining the company for a very, very long time was given stock options in the company. The stock option terms were as clean as we could make it. Like every now and then I look at companies and their stock option programs and there's all these weird clauses around if you leave the company, how long is the subscription time and how is the strike price being defined and so forth. And I'm like, you don't really win that much as a company in putting these things into place, but you're violating a lot of trust with your employees. I'll give you an example. Like, I remember when we were launching Czech Republic and I was visiting the market before launching, and I noticed that one of our Baltic restaurant partner managers, like salespeople, was there onboarding the first Czechian guy. And I was like, hey, Mantas, fancy seeing you here. And Mantas is like, yeah, we needed someone to help with the new guy being onboarded here. So, I got a call that, hey, can you come to Prague for a couple of weeks? And yeah, I've been going to meetings with him now for a while, and it's actually not that different to do this in Prague than it is to do it in the Baltics. And the point is, Mantas was not incentivized because of how many restaurants he was signing in his home city, trying to get to a quota, and ultimately, being focused on that. Mantas was incentivized as a shareholder of the company by ultimately the company succeeding. Obviously, there's a performance component that if they do well, they're going to get bigger ownership in the company as well. But I think compensation sets the foundation for culture. If you want to have a culture where people are committed, where people give you more than is expected of them for the company, where people think beyond their role and scope, you also have to make sure that your stock option programs are set up in a fair way that if something goes wrong, if the person leaves, you're not going to be like, we're going to take everything away from you. I think it's a two-way street.